All right, hey, it's Coach Rankin. I know you guys are going to get a quick video from me at open house when you do our virtual open house, but I wanted to come to you and just go a little bit more in depth about procedures and expectations and supplies, um, just so we could be more on the same page and hopefully to eliminate some of your curiosities and questions. All right, so let's talk about what it takes to be successful in geometry. All right, for my face-to-face kids, I need you to be prepared to rock and roll when the bell rings. Of course, respect. I do need each of my students to have some sort of way to hold their papers together, their notes and their papers that I grade and hand back. A folder's fine. I would recommend a binder, okay, just to try to help them learn some good organizational skills. But a binder with some dividers, but a folder's fine, or a spiral with folders in it. Those are okay. They tend to get over full and the kids' papers fall out. Excuse me. So, but really, it's a personal preference. But I do need something, some sort of math folder, binder, whatever, so that they can keep all of their math stuff in one place. I have calculators in the classroom. They are in plastic Ziploc bags, so I can sanitize them. You don't need to go out and buy $100 calculator. There's also an app. It's called Wabbit Math. It's Rabbit with a W. It that calculator very closely resembles the same calculator that we use in the classroom. So they're covered on calculators. Okay. For my Zoom kids, my Connect kids, I need you to be logged into Zoom at the beginning of class. Use the name that's on the roll. What I mean by that is use your name that's in your CFISD name, okay? I need your camera to be on at all times. This is a safety issue. I can't have random people in my Zoom, okay? There are bad people out there who will do bad things and expose us to things we don't want to be exposed to, be it, visually or auditory or whatever. There are things we don't want to see and hear, and I don't need people doing that in my Zoom meetings. So I need to know your name, okay? And I need to be able to see your face at all times, all right? Let's be sure we have on a decent shirt, okay? No spaghetti straps, no muscle shirts or whatever they're called, undershirts, okay? Be careful with the lighting. A lot of students, or some students, like to sit in front of a window with their hoodie on, and you just look like the Grim Reaper to me. I don't see any face. I just see a shadow. Okay, I need to be able to see your face. I need to be able to know it's you. All right. I would really appreciate it if you would not join me from the bed. Okay, find somewhere to sit your computer up and sit down. You need to be taking notes. Okay, get you a TV tray or something. It would just be best if you were not laying down in bed. Okay, my students here in class, they don't lay in bed to receive instruction, and so really I think it's a good habit to get up and sit somewhere and be invested in what we're doing and pay attention and not be zooming from bed. Okay. Most of your assessments on Schoology, I will enable the calculator. There is also a way to download a calculator, a TI-83 Plus or whatever it is we're working with. I put a video of that up in my page, my main page, but the video doesn't work. I have been emailing with the person who sent me the video to figure out how to get that to work. So I'll get back to you on that, but you don't need to go out and buy a calculator. All right. So the most popular question that I get asked any time of year, all year long, is how do I bring my grade up? Miss, what can I do to fix my grade? Of course, I encourage you. My best recommendation is for you to front load it. And that means this: work hard in the beginning. Do good in the beginning. Take advantage of class time. Put in the work in class. Don't waste class time. Do what I ask you to do in class. Do the study guides that I give you, or the test reviews that I give you, okay? Show up and be good and be prepared and work hard on your relative assessments. If you do those things, you should be good. You won't have to come to tutoring. You won't have to worry about trying to catch up, okay? But if you find yourself in a situation where you want to bring your grade up, okay, here's what I want you to do. First of all, You go to your home access center and you find the low grade. Please don't ask me, Miss Rankin, which grades am I doing poorly on? I'm going to do the exact same thing that you can do to find out. I'm going to go open my teacher access center, just the same as you can go open your home access center. Okay. I want you to go open your home access center, find the low grade. I did bad on postulates. I want to fix postulates. Okay. Now, here's what I want to tell you. If you go in there and you find out you did bad on postulates, more than likely the postulates assignment has two opportunities for you to do it. Okay. Now, hear me when I say this. A lot of y'all like to do that first try. You like to just click through it as fast as you can, and then you go do the second one and try to fix the ones that you got wrong. Okay. Bye guys. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Here's what you need to do. Okay. You need to take your time on the first assessment, refer back to your notes, make sure that you're doing it to the best of your ability, and hopefully you'll be done with it. If not, if you do poorly and you want to do it again, review your notes, watch the video, do the things you need to do to be better for your second assessment, okay? Then go take the second assessment, and hopefully then you'll be where you want to be. If not, so now let's say you've taken the assessment twice and your grade is still low. Ryan, will you close the door, please, when you leave? Thank you. Your grade is still low and you want a third try. In order to get a third try, you need to watch the video that's in that folder, in the postulates folder, whatever day that is, okay? And you need to watch the video, take notes, send me a picture of your notes, and email me and ask me to say, Coach Rankin, I want to redo the postulates. Here's the picture of the notes that I took from watching the video. Can I have a third try? Okay. I'll go in there and grant you a third try. All right. But I'm not granting a third try just all willy nilly because you blew right through your first two tries and you didn't prepare yourself for your third try. Okay. Now, I want to kind of give you some hints on how to figure out where you need to go in Schoology based on what you're looking at in Home Access Center. So let's say the postulates grade is low. Click on postulates, find out the date assigned, okay? That is usually going to match the folder that it's in Schoology. I put my weeks together. So like this is what, September 28th through the October 2nd, okay? That's what the folder's called. And then when you open it, you'll see September 28th, September 29th, September 30th, blah, 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 blah. The date assigned in the Home Access Center should and usually does match the folder that it's in Schoology. So that's how you can figure out where to go. It is very important and very beneficial to you that you can do this on your own. So that when you get to the point where you're emailing me, you know what you're talking about, you know what you're doing, you know what your grades are, because those are all your responsibilities. I'm happy to take care of my side of things, but me telling you which grade is bringing your grade down, that's not my responsibility. I can get on the Home Access Center just the same as you can, okay? It is so important as you continue through your high school career that you can do this. And that's why I'm having this conversation with you, to make sure that we know how, okay? Now, okay, I granted you the third attempt. You did the third attempt. Miss, my grade didn't change. It's not going to change immediately, okay? It's not going to change until the next time I put grades in. And that's just all there is to it. So I try to do that once a week. So let's say you do it on a Thursday and, you know, it's been a whole week and your grade hasn't changed. Then go ahead and send me a message. Hey, Coach Rankin, I redid postulates. You let me have a third try and I redid it, but I don't see that my grade has changed. I was just checking with you. And I'll get back to you, okay? I'll make sure that it gets changed and I'll get back to you. But it is important also for you to know that just because you hit submit, Schoology and Home Access Center do not talk to each other. I am the communication piece. I have to pull the grades from Schoology and put them in Home Access Center, okay? So I tell my kids, getting grades in the grade book's like catching the bus, all right? All the grades, when you turn your work in, all the grades stand at the corner. I'm the bus driver. I come by, I pick up the grades, I take them to the grade book. If you miss that bus ride to the grade book, you're just going to have to wait till the bus comes around again, okay? It's not an automatic thing. So let's talk about redos and retakes. We just talked about assignment redos, okay? Um, and then retakes for tests. Each student can retake one test and one relative assessment per grading period, all right? And the max amount you can get for that is a 70, all right? And we'll make arrangements to do that in tutoring if you want to redo a test or an RA. And again, go in there. If you got a low test grade, find it, find out where your low test grade is, and then shoot me a message or come talk to me and say, Miss Rankin, I want to redo my PLP2 test. I did bad on it. I want to bring it up to a 70, and I'll make arrangements for you to take that and get it redone. Same thing for the RA. We have the same amount of RAs, relative assessments, which is 30% of your grade. We have the same amount of those every grading period as we do tests. So you can redo one of those, one of each grading period. Okay, I listed the grade breakdown. Tests are 50%, the relative assessments are 30, and the daily work is 20. All right. I want to share this with you guys. Again, it's important for me to help build good habits with my students. All right. It helps us interact better and it helps them interact with other people and other teachers. Okay. So I just want to talk for a quick minute about what you need to do when you email me. I've already talked to the kids about this. I see some of them doing it, and I cannot tell you how happy it makes me to get a well-written email from a student. Okay. It just makes my life so much easier. It cuts to the chase and gives me all the information that I need, and it's just fantastic. Okay, so write a subject line. I need to know what we're talking about before I open the email. Start with a greeting. Hey, Coach Rankin. Good morning, Coach Rankin. Hello, good afternoon, whatever. All right, get to the point. I'm writing because I did bad on postulates. I wanted to retry it for a third time. Here's a picture of my notes. Can you please reset it so I can give it a third try? Thank you, student's name. Okay. Here's my contact info for you. That phone number you can text or call. It's a Google number. It's on my computer. As long as I have that tab open, that phone will ring or whatever. I welcome you to text or call it at any time. If I don't answer, just leave me a message and I'll get back to you. If you see that number on your phone from a text message, it's because it's my primary way to reach out to parents is by texting them. So I'm Laura, Laura.Rankin, Rankin at cfisd.net. Thanks, you guys. I look forward to a great year with all you guys.